Working for you this afternoon, we are digging into a screening that could save your child's life if it were offered in Indiana. The Hoosier State is one of just a few that doesn't require it for newborns. And the Now's Ann Kelly asking why. And first things first, what test are we talking about?
Candace, as any parent knows, when your child is born, whether here at IU Methodist or any other hospital, they are screened for a number of conditions and diseases. Now, one test they are not given here in Indiana, what is called SCID screening, S-C-I-D. It stands for Severe Combined Immunodeficiency. 1 in 55,000 people are born with it, and one area mother tells me catching it earlier could have saved her son's life.
Immunologists like Dr. Gunther, they know how to save these children now.
It's a disease many heard of for the first time in 1976 with the release of The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. John Travolta's character living with severe combined immunodeficiency, or SCID, the same disease Rachel Williams' son Tyler was born with in 1994.
Basically, it's when you're born without an immune system.
Only in Tyler's case, Rachel had no idea he had SCID, nor did doctors.
He developed RSV, then they thought he had asthma, and then he started losing weight.
Until eventually, at just 2.5 years old,
he took a nap that day and had a stroke. 10 days later, he passed away.
But with that tragedy, a lesson. When Rachel had twins years later, she had them tested right away, and as a result, was able to start treating son Mason for SCIDs immediately. Now 15 years old, Mason just wrapped up his freshman year of high school.
He's here, he's alive, he's healthy.
The early detection made all the difference. It's why it's so bothersome to her that now that there is a test to identify SCIDs, Indiana doesn't require it, even though it's been 6 years since the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services first recommended the screening. In fact, the Hoosier State, as of this year, being one of just 6 states that doesn't include it as part of a standard newborn screening.
I'm just not sure what the delay is.
The Indiana State Department of Health tells me it is studying SCID screening here in Indiana. Rachel tells me, though, that's been the case for years and nothing has moved forward. What you can do in the meantime, calling around to pediatricians, finding out that this is a test that you can request from your pediatrician. While it is not required in Indiana, it is optional. Reporting for the Now, Indy, Ann Kelly, RTV6.